Alright, I'm going to make another little clip here about how I polish the rings. This is that skateboard ring that I just put the Solorez thin hard formula on. I got that put on there pretty good. I got it set with the new Solorez flashlight. Flashlight on this ring, I had it pretty thick, but it took about 25 seconds to kick it off. Now I did a test earlier. I did a test earlier with some wood, which I put, this one right here is the bone cure, the middle is the thin, the blue thin. That's not too thick. It's probably about the same as the, yeah, that's pretty thick right there. That took about 15 seconds with the new flashlight. It took about 15 seconds, where this took about 20-25 seconds on this ring to kick off with the new flashlight. I don't know, it's supposed to be better, more powerful than the other one. I haven't tried the other one, but they sent this to me a couple days ago, and Friday, today's Friday the 18th, or 18th. Try the 21st. Almost Christmas. So there was a test block. I'm going to continue the test block here with in a few minutes with the Solorez, the vinyl ester epoxy. Now on the original test that I did with this piece of wood, with this being the bone cure on this and this being the thin set, the bone cure kicked off in a second. I mean, that was done. That went hard. This again about 10 seconds or so. The thin on the middle line here, and then this is the vinyl epoxy, the vinyl epoxy Solorez. This I did about 15 minutes ago and tried to kick it off, and it's still tacky. I didn't put the light back on it, but this took about 30. Well, look at that. See that? I'm pulling it up with my finger. So I'm going to run another test after I do this, complete this polishing of this ring on that vinyl, and see how long it does take to set with that. Okay, so on the rings though, I got this skateboard ring going, and what I do is I got my wet sanders, all my wet sanders from 1500 all to about 12,000 right there. So I'll run, this is again the thin, the blue thin set. I'm going to start off here, I'm going to start off with about 4,000. About 4,000, so what I do here is run it around a little bit, get the sides, and do just really lightly, just do little small circles. Okay, I'm going to go down to the 8,000. Now I get this sanded up pretty good all the way down to the 12,000. And then I'll show you a little trick I do next on that. Just take the really fine, if I had any scratches on it, I didn't, because I just put the resin on. Buff it up a little bit. I'll get that dried off. Okay. Now, here's the trick. Here's the trick on the resins. Right there, Meguiar's Mirror Glaze Swirl Remover 2.0. This has got the 3 on the label now. Heavier cuts, you can get the Meguiar's up to a real heavy cut. I just went down to the local auto store and bought this. You can get them, they're kind of expensive, but what it does on the epoxies, on this one right here, it just pops, it just makes it pop. It glosses it. Any little imperfections, it'll buff it out, so give that a good shake. Tiny bit on a cotton t-shirt. Your t-shirt, save the t-shirts because these things come in handy. See, I got a dab on there. Put it on the top, and with a really light light pressure, little swirls down the sides, little swirls. Boy, you can just already see that thing popping. Little swirls on it. This is a really nice looking skateboard ring. It's got that green right there on the middle, and right on this side, right over here, on this side here, it's got a little bit of yellow. So buff that for a minute or so. Little small circles, light to the touch. Okay. Take a clean part of it. Now I'm gonna basically buff it out. Another light touch. Boy, look at that, dude. I don't know if you can see it. I'll bring the camera over here closer, but light touch. All right, I can see that thing just glow. Again, Solorez thin hard formula, skateboard ring, buffed it out. Last touch, McGuire's, okay, swirl remover. Let's do this. Let's do this on this guy. See if you can see that. Okay, focus is a big problem here. Come on, focus. Real good cameraman. Okay. Okay, I hope you can see that. You can see the light reflecting off of it. We get a little bit further back. Man, that thing is just shiny. This thing is just beautiful. All right, so there's how I polish up the rings. Now, again, this is the skateboard ring. I do this for every single ring I have. This one right here is from the deck of the wood in the middle is from the deck of the USS Iowa. I coated this one. This one, no, I did do the blue. Again, I did the Solorez thin on that. And that dude right there, be last forever. Deck of the USS Iowa, original teak deck wood. All right, there's the buff. Talk to you later.